Good morning. It's day 37 on the Pacific Crest Trail. I'm hiking home for shelter. Linda here, aka Diddley is my trail name. And yep, got to stay true to your trail name, and I do. You see this empty campsite? Well, it's not really a campsite. It's the only level site within reach last night when the site was going down, or when the sun was going down. Everywhere else is cavernous and mountainous and steep. And there was one other person camped here, and I was so grateful because I think we're getting close to bear country now, and it makes me a little nervous. So I was grateful to have somebody else to camp beside. But he's long gone. One of the reasons that I am diddling this morning is because I had to repair my tent, and I'm really proud of myself. One of my strings broke on one of the corners, and I thought, I don't have any extra string. So I took one of the guy ropes and shortened it up. Guy rope is an extra loop between corners, sort of halfway up the height of the tent, that a string is attached to, where you can anchor it down when it's very windy. And I've had to use that many times, last night included. And speaking of last night, we seem to be like we're miles away from it, but the train footage that I shot yesterday going under the tunnel, they went on all night. And because we're up on top of this mountain, I guess the sound just reverberates through all these canyons and off the rocks, and they blew their horns. Like, who is on the road? You don't need to blow your horn. Nobody's out, and mostly they're crossing dirt roads that nobody uses anyway. I know this because I pass over those dirt roads and look down the tracks and think, what's this road here for? It leads to almost nowhere. So anyway, it was a bit of a restless night in that regard, but it was very damp. It was misty, but it didn't rain. So today I'm heading for mile 364. I'm at 3,500 feet, and I'm going to 8,200 feet. It's only, where am I now? What did I say I'm at? I can't remember. 345, no, I don't know. I think it's only about a 15, 16 mile hike today, but it's so much elevation. So I don't know how much I'll be shooting, although I might take lots of breaks. Heading for Duffy Campground, not to be confused with Murphy Campground. I don't know that there is a Murphy Campground, but Duffy Campground, and then tomorrow in Wrightwood. So hiking I will go. And don't forget to hit, now if you're watching this way, so I think it's that way. It could be that way. At the bottom of the cover page of my YouTube channel, you'll see a little donate sign, and you can just click on that, and that'll take you to one of the fundraising websites where you can donate 100% of your contribution to shelters for women and children who suffer from domestic abuse. And please donate, don't just watch the videos, because I'm working really, really hard for these donations. And I'll be honest with you, if I wasn't doing it for this greater cause, it's very possible that I could be gone off the trail by now. It's not that I'm not enjoying it, it's that there have been some really very frightening moments, and lots of lonely moments, although I've seemed to have turned a corner in that regard. But I've been out here a month, and I love my family, and I love my work, and I love my town, Collingwood, and I miss my friends. But there is a greater cause, and there is a greater need than my social needs. So my family, my town, my skiing, my bay, my friends, everybody will be there. Everything will be there for me when I get back. The women and children who escape abuse in their own homes have nothing to go back to. It's just bricks and mortar. If they go back, they can be harmed even more or worse, or they can be killed. That's a reality. So let's contribute to the shelters that provide safe haven for these women and children, and a bridge between the life of abuse they've had and the opportunity for recovery and success and confidence and peace and love in their lives. So whatever you can contribute will be really appreciated. Go to tinyurl.com/hikinghomeforshelter for a fully tax deductible donation for 100% of your donation. And GoFundMe.com is for those of you who maybe have a business and would like to gift a sponsorship. You can claim that. And or if you just want to sponsor in general, you can go to GoFundMe.com. So check those out. GoFundMe.com/hikinghomeforshelter. That's the key. Hiking Home for Shelter. Just search that everywhere. It should pop up. And I'll see you down the trail. So just about an hour into the hike this morning, and looking back at where I camped last night, right on that ridge, there was one little level spot that one other hiker and I were able to snafu for a damp night's sleep. Damp and noisy. And since that time, I've come quite easily and pleasantly under sunshine and a gentle, cool breeze down into this valley floor, and crossed it and past a water cache, but there wasn't much water, so I just topped up my drinking bottle that I carry in the front of my pack, and now up onto this ridge, and so the ascent begins. Okay, so this is the view from 1,000 feet higher than I was. Slept there last night on top of that ridge, came gradually down the side of that mountain bit, across the valley, and then up, and around, and up, to here. Yeah, I'll try to give you a sense of the view each 1,000 feet, and maybe that'll give me incentive to make the full 5,000 foot gain that I'm trying to make today. Snakes 4, rattlers 3. Yep, one more snake on the trail today, but he just scooted under the bushes, so I didn't get a picture. Okay, so I've reached 5,500, which is a 2,000 foot elevation gain, and it doesn't look like I'm going to make 5,000 today. You see, it's not just in a straight line, it meanders. It goes steeply up and then steeply down and then gradually up and then across. So I started, there it is. It looks like a little bump now, and that was a big hill to get up to before sunset last night, and then traverse the side of that mountain and then down across the valley, and then zigzag and around and up and down and indents, and 6 hours later here I am at 5,500 feet. And I'm looking to go to 8,000 feet. See, every time I go around, see how it goes up just very gradually, and then I go around the bend and I see another mountain that I have to go up. So I'll probably cut this one short. It's about it's 2:30, because that's 6 hours that I've been walking. And yeah, I'm not gonna, there's no way I'm gonna make Duffy's campground by 6 o'clock tonight, but oh well, somewhere close to it. I'll find a spot. No biggie.